Cancer, it's your turn for December 2021. Welcome, I'm here again. Good to be back. I'm feeling much better than several months ago, and looking at animating your chart to see what sorts of incredible planetary transits are playing out in your chart. There are some big events this month, some important transits, most notably the eclipse, the solar eclipse taking place here in the 6th house of your horoscope. Let me get some air on me. I'm feeling a little bit warm here. That 6th house eclipse has to do with your workplace relations, the workplace environment. It has to do with your health. And sometimes the eclipse is there, 4th of December, in the proximity of Mercury. That's the ruler of your 12th house of low-key activities. It's also the ruler of your 3rd house of short journeys and thought processes, 3rd house and communication. So this is a very important key transit for you, especially because these planets point to your work, your health, and your inter-work relationships might be strongly connected at this time. The eclipse is going to bring up those patterns in your behavior, those workplace relations that may have been stifling you and holding you back somewhat. You see also you've got the compelling combination of Venus and Pluto in your 7th house. Now normally we take this to be a place of personal relationships, Cancer, but actually if you study carefully you'll see that this western part of the horoscope, the 7th house, has also a lot to do with people generally. We like to see Venus here because it enamors others for you, it attracts others to you, but there's a compulsive element around this Pluto energy, and that would show me that you may be acting in a way that's unconscious, firstly in your personal relationships, and then secondly with people generally. Don't try too hard to be liked, especially because it's Christmas time and you want to make an impression. There's Mercury also moving into that same locality, the 7th house, bringing with it a lot more communication energy. I've got my transit list here. I'm sure a lot of you astrologers out there are saying, oh, why isn't he talking about the aspects? You know, we only have a few minutes here, but I think those transits from the planets to those, especially the angle here, this is an important angle. The sun sign here is the 1st angle. 4th angle is your family life, and that also has some significance here with Pluto. There may be people pushing you, there may be subversive sorts of game playing, mind games, misuse of power. These are all the themes of Pluto, Cancer. So you've got to be on guard there that you don't get sucked into that. You need to step back, just observe the interplay of yourself with others. Generally, however, this planet is strong to give attractiveness and a good sort of command of the social situation with others. You'll notice here on the 18th and 19th, Venus, the planet we're talking about, goes into its retrograde motion. So in spite of yourself, you may actually have to think along the lines that I've just been mentioning here. That is the combined influence of Venus and Pluto. That can be an obsessive sort of love. It can be a looking back over your patterns of love, if I could put it that way. It's also got to do with friendship because Venus rules your 11th house. And we notice that this is taking place just around Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So there's also the transit of the sun into this 7th house. So this cluster of planets follows the eclipse here in your 6th house of health, and then the quadruple transit in the 7th house of relationship just around Christmas Day. You are going to be very, very busy, my friend, during this period. You may be spreading yourself a little bit thin. It could be a case of having to say, thanks, but I just can't make it this year. Choose the social engagements that you are going to attend wisely. Choose the people, the group those tribes that you feel more comfortable with are going to give you a much better experience. And especially at this time where I've said, you've got this powerful connection of Mars and your past karma here in this zone where the eclipse takes place. Your health is going to be an important component moving forward into 2022. So take note of your body signals. Don't allow yourself to be swayed by saying yes to too many people. And note how your work, the quality of your work, the hours that you keep in the schedules are augmenting your health, not causing it to deteriorate. We've got 2022 already up there for you. If you want to take a look at what's happening for 2022, I suggest you get in there now and take a look at what's coming in the coming 12 months. It's going to be a big year for you. We've got the weeklies and the monthlies there as usual. It's really a good time to take a look at your own forecast, your personal forecast. I'm here to help you navigate through that if you'd like to drop me a line. Perfect time if you've never had a personal reading. I would love to do your reading. A lot of fun, but also very serious at the same time. Subscribe and please have a happy, safe Christmas, a great new year, and I will see you in the new year. Take care. Bye-bye for now.